but everything you're worth, you lose your tie and your shirt.
I'm in a position to talk to these kids and they listen. I ain't no politician, but I kick it with them a minute. Cause see, they call me a menace. And if the shoe fits, I wear it. But if it don't, then y'all are swallowing the truth, grin and bear it. Now who's the king of these rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics? Who could inherit the title? With the youth and hysterics, using his music to steer it, sharing his views and his merits. But there's a huge interference. They're saying you should inherit. Maybe it's hate should I spew. Maybe it's food for the spirit. Maybe it's beautiful music I made for you to just cherish. But I'm disputed, hated and viewed in America as a motherfucking drug addict like you didn't experiment. Now let's start to stare at who's in the mirror and see yourself as a kid again. And you get embarrassed and I got nothing to do but make you look stupid as parents. You fucking do good, it's too bad you couldn't do good at marriage. What I had to do to get here, I don't think you do. So take your ears glued to the stereo, cause here we go. Mr. Kiss My Ass is just a say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause never been afraid to talk about. Welcome to Smack Down. Whew. The words of that song have always been personal and stuck with me in such a certain way. It speaks to many of folks in a wide range for a reason. You see, a lot of people, no matter what type of background you come from, will always have one common denominator. Rich or poor, someone's gonna bring up your upbringing. And, you know, if you started off as the hottest shit on earth, or if you started off as some young trash prospect, there's gonna be varying opinions on the sorts. Maybe the trash prospect is getting the push that the raw, real talent isn't getting. It's neither here nor there. And that might be for varying reasons. You see, I'm not afraid to talk about what's on my mind. A lot of right now, on my mind is a guy like Deuce. Is a group like The Quarry, Tipville, USA, and a lot of other conglomerate freak shows we've got just hiding in the back, waiting for some time to strike. What I just can't fathom from those that have gotten vocal, those that have jumped ship to some other show, some inferior show at that, those that chirp at me, that get on talk radio and dare to bitch about my title success while I'm in the hospital, while I'm at my lowest, because that's what they prayed for, because they didn't have the ball bearings to stop me. By all means, everyone, let me tell you a story. I walked in to that wrestling room in 2019, and I had a good fit of two workouts. I didn't even hit a suplex. God damn it, I lost interest when I found out you couldn't hit a punt kick. I'll be very quite frank. So I grabbed my bag and took my potential, dreams elsewhere. Tried to take it to the cinematics, tried to take it to the hoops, and now I take it to wrestling. There are folks in this locker room that think that they deserve my spot just because they weren't in my position. Nobody, and when I say nobody, I mean them. Nobody talking about me would bitch and moan on talk radio to you folks out here or wherever they might be driving around the country. They wouldn't talk about me as the final boss if they were in the position I was in. And everyone, they're in the position they are in because they couldn't stop the undisputed champion. The guy that wrestled, not even wrestled in those 2 days. Squats, push-ups, jogging from one end to the other. Wasn't even weigh-ins yet. Come on now, you let me
The guy who didn't take this seriously. Come in and waltz in guys like Deuce who have been on the indies. Come in and be better than guys, 5-star classics that have dedicated their lives to this. I beat a number 1, number 4 prospect from New York City in a 60-minute Iron Man match. And somehow, some way, I'm still Mr. I'm the fraud. Maybe you should look in the mirror, you dumb fucks. And that...
Dead man walking.
You've done it now. You've gone and made a big mistake. And I can't allow you to think you can just walk away. So turn around and face the path.
Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen,
Cut my music, cut my music.
you've gotta face... Alright, I guess we have a visitor. Ladies and gentlemen, as General Manager of SmackDown, I present to you the 5-star classic
No, I'll
two-time...
introduce myself. Ladies and gentlemen, Cleveland, Ohio, welcome to the 5-star classic show. Woo! Man, I know all the smiles on your faces, they really bring joy to my heart. I like to see people get what they paid for,
You look over there, you see some "We Love K" signs.
Man,
You look over there, you say, "We hate the 5 stars." Look at that.
man.
That's how you know you're doing some... Come to the light, brother.
You
Fix this
remind
chair.
me. You remind me of a guy in a soapbox. You just stand up and you just speak nonsense. We do not care about what the general manager has to say. Honestly, I know I don't. But you know what? Gotta give props to you, man. What a journey you've been on. I mean, ever since those 2 days in the wrestling room, now you're managing a wrestling show. Wow, man. Wow. And you're undisputed champion on top of that. Man, Mamba Ant. That was my nickname for you before, Mamba Ant, but it seems like you can. So I'll call you Mamba Maybe. And the reason I say maybe is because I'm still unsure of you. You still strike me as a person who's unsure of themselves. I mean, that's the only reason why you would sit here, talk to this crowd as if you were a king, as if you were above them.
As if I'm above these people. Listen.
I mean, that's how you're speaking.
Hey, listen. I'm speaking. I'm not above this crowd. I'm not above... Well, wait a minute. I am above a couple of people to their own words. I want you to ask yourself, why is the one like Neo begging like a dog? He dared to try and take an end of days main event against me. He thought he called the shots. I had to remind him who runs business. Bring his head to the light. Bring him to his home turf of TNC and get real medieval. But that's his day. This is your evening, Agent K. I mention him because he pumps your ego just as much as you do. It's like that guy in you, that guy might be you in a mask. Why do we never see you and him in the same place? I'm fucking with you. I love Agent K. Kenny, yo boy. Listen. I am of no interest to listen to somebody who is just a begging jackass. An empty-headed fuck. A contradictor. Let me ask you something. Can you answer me something? Can you answer me something? Empty-headed dumb fuck. He can't talk. I don't mean to antagonize, but I will pull my weight here to make a point. Since you want to come to my ring and interrupt me, let me make a point. You can answer a question if you don't, you might be eating Mickey D's tonight. And if you don't again, maybe the week after that, you and Honey will be having EBT dinners from the grocery store. All respect to EBT dinners. I love them, by the way. Love them. Love them. As much as I love a good burger. You catch my drift. Can you answer my questions, please?
Look,
I have a question for you. Good.
I don't know
Is
what to...
Tiptastic from Africa? The land. Is he Ghanaian? Is he from Kenya? Is he from Nigeria? Is he from... What are the other countries? Is he from Africa?
Ladies and gentlemen, champion of the world can't name more than 5 African countries.
Well, me and you both know I'm not the best with geography. You carried the weight on that end in class, now didn't you? Again, I'll get my facts checked on that next time, jackass. But I'm asking you right now, is Tiptastic born from the lands native of Africa?
Well, you can answer that one better than me. You know the guy.
No, you know the guy. He's your brother. Is it brother? No. Apparently, that nigga's your daddy. Would have had me fooled the way you talking to him, he's talking to you, and you just seem like a begging asshole, and he seemed like a guy holding the reins, and you just seem like you're just sucking it all in, and you're just listening, and you're not responding. He quite blatantly spelled it out that in less than 2 weeks, you might be in or you might be out. And instead of talking to him, here you are trying to defend your honor talking to me when I'm trying to address Deuce. Didn't you get your turn in line? Why are you here? So, is he your daddy? Is he your father? Is he your biological father? Is he on your birth certificate? Did he sign the trip? Come on now. What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
It's not about what's in the bag, Mamba Kent. It's about the bag itself. You see this right here?
What is it?
It says $1,200, baby. All right? Designer bag, okay? I've been up and down the roads, baby. I've partied. I've drank with the best of them, all right? I've been living my life ever since AK-170. AK-170 held me in the gut, and now the world treats you like a star. You understand?
Why do I come out to superstar?
This management treats me like a star. Tiptastic treats me like a star. You understand? I have worked my ass off. I have busted my ass day in, day out for you to try to
Sit your dumb ass down.
On SmackDown? Are you kidding me? You
Sit
think you're better than me? You think you're better than moi?
Sit down. Right
Probably
now.
don't know what language that is. That's French if you didn't know. Not an African country. by the
Listen. I'm glad you have this high. I'm glad you have this high praise of Tiptastic. You mentioned great management and so on. I'll tell you right now what this reminds me of. This reminds me of when I tried out with Hollywood, when I tried out with Broadway and whatnot. And, well, more Hollywood than Broadway, if you catch my drift. Broadway at least had some comprehensive, they're nice fellas over there. Now, there can be some bad apples, but mostly very great apples. Hollywood, they pimp you out like a dogged bitch. And they can talk to you however they want. And you can't do a damn thing about it because you know that your family's dinner is at risk if you speak up. You know that you can't speak up to Tiptastic because if you do, he's gonna kick your dumb ass out of that group quicker than Rocky took over the Nation of Domination. Come on now. You left AK-170 6 months ago. And for the last 6 months, you've been losing yourself every night, coming on out here, telling everyone how management has screwed you over left and right. You're going to take my title away from me. Why is it that bag doesn't have the Undisputed Championship in it? Why didn't the one guy who spent 5 years, all his time, hours, dedicated into this, probably lost relationships over it. You cried over it. And yet, I've done way more than you maybe ever could. Let it be known, ladies and gentlemen, I thought I was going to have a Foley run, a cane, you know, a nice little hearty couple, nice 60 something, whatever, 35, whatever days. But I've eclipsed that. The general manager of SmackDown. I have so much control over you, you dumb motherfucker, that I just baited you into answering my questions because you feared that your family was going to have some money taken out of their pockets. And you know at your heart I would never do that to you. But that's that fear. That's that dread I have over you right now. You focused on the wrong shit. I'm helping you out. Trying to get you to see the picture. Trying to get you to see the light. Trying to get you to see that right now you aren't even an enforcer. You're a lapdog. Your father, your real father, would be ashamed of you. How can you look yourself in the mirror as a man, another man's bitch? How can you do that? And there's only one way. There's only one way he can recover from this. And if you do that, you'll have my applause forever. I will even give you a title match with your stipulations if I still got this belt. I'll give you a bonus check. Motherfucker, I don't know. I'll be so proud of you. Because throughout all of this, I wanted you to come out a better man. And a part of this, I've had to reach in and give you tough love that I didn't want to give. But ever since I got hit over the head with a chair, ever since I was told that I was left because you were going to seek success far greater than I ever could achieve, and for the last 6 months, I've seen nothing but lies, I'm ashamed to see what you've become. I'm pretty sure folks that know you and support you, that's why they boo you. That's why some Cleveland idiots cheer you. Look at who's cheering for you. They're the wrong guys, pal. Stick to what you know. You're a smart person. And look at me. I'm helping you out again. I'm being your therapist again. Here I am looking at you at some low moment, trying to pat you on the back because you couldn't get the job done. Because you can't see things for what they are. Kenneth Kilgore, you have 2 weeks to see things. Excuse me. Kenneth Coco Jr., you have 2 weeks to see things for what they are. You are knee close to losing everything you love in this business. And I don't want that to happen for you. So for my sake, for your family's sake, for everyone you love, for you, so that you can tell your kids that I stepped up, stepped through the adversity, and went on to be a better champion than that son of a bitch Mamba Ant ever could be. I want you to have that glory. I'm getting sad because you might not have that glory. You're supposed to have it. I didn't bust my ass the way you did. Look at the results. Can you open your eyes? And can you let me focus on my business? And let it be known, every opportunity you had could have been yours. Actions Heavyweight Championship. 25-minute Iron Man match back in July. How do you think I got the belt in the first place to get a rematch clause? What, are you kidding me? I am where I am because I'm that damn good. Now, you got 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Save up. You got like a month before the honeys are eating canned meats. You don't want that. Good luck.